Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with a weekly reading for you. You will choose your own message. What we're going to do is just get 3 piles of 5 cards each. So I want you to just close your eyes, take a deep breath, think about what you need to know most for the following week, for the week beginning February 4th. And then see which number pops into your mind. If it's 1, 2, 3, if it's a couple of numbers, if it's all 3, okay? And let's see what we get. Okay, so let's have a look. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay. Now, just as an overarching message, we do have the Magician at the bottom of the deck, so this could be applying to everyone. The way I'm seeing this is guidance. For some, this is, yes, go ahead, just get started with it. You have everything you need, so just use it, okay? So for some, that's the overarching guidance for the week. And for others, this is saying, what could you do with the resources you have, okay? Because maybe you have an idea in your head or a plan, and you feel like, well, I don't have everything I need to complete it. But maybe you have everything you need to start it. Okay, so this is just asking you to look at all your resources, everything at your disposal, things that you physically have, or contacts, resources, people you could talk to get what you need. Okay, so that sort of energy to see, can you get started with it if you can't necessarily finish it overnight? And remember, just take it slow, take it easy. Things take time. But I do this thing because I have a Virgo moon. I don't know if that's why, but that's why I'm thinking it is. I do this thing where sometimes I think about what I need. I want to do something, and so I start thinking about what I need. And what I end up doing is, unless I have everything I need to go through with it, I tend to put it off. I don't know why. It's annoying me as well, but that's what I do. I think about it, and then I come up with the conclusion that, well, no, I don't have everything I need. No, I can't do that. I can't complete it. Okay, but I haven't even started it. You know what I mean? So it's one of them where, okay, you can't complete it, fine, but what can you do? Okay, so it's that kind of thinking. So let's see, option number 1, and remember, you can pick one option. You can pick number 1, number 2, number 3. You can pick number 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 3, whatever, or you can say, all of the options will be applying to me, and you can just pick and choose all the messages that make sense to you from all 3 options. So let's make some room here. So I'm going to show you the cards and then lay them down and get the messages. So we have the 3 of Cups, the Hierophant, the Devil, and this is the Marchetti Tarot deck, the 6 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. So see, okay, so basically this is saying, going back to the message earlier, this is saying overthinking things makes you feel stuck and makes you feel powerless. However, you have everything you need. You have the blessing, okay, the green light. You have everything you need to be successful, okay, to get what you want. So that's that. Let's have a look here. I definitely get the sense of not having information you need, not having the answers you're looking for is making you feel stuck, or waiting to hear on a job you applied for or a loan you applied for, something where you had to either speak to very important people higher ups in the organization, a job within the government, or something with layers to it, something with a hierarchy to it, or anything to do with education, schools, that sort of thing. You're waiting to hear from them, And the fact that you don't have that information is making you feel stuck, making you feel powerless, making you overthink things. But you do have the Three of Cups with the Six of Wands. So this just means try to switch to more positive thinking. And I know everyone says that, but honestly, it's important. Because what we think of, we create. So if we're only thinking of what we're afraid of, that's what we will create. So it's self-fulfilling prophecies. But with the Eight of Swords, this is telling you, get the information. Open your eyes, because she's overthinking things, but she feels stuck in between those swords, but her eyes are closed, so she doesn't really know if she's stuck or not. She's not even looking at it. So this just means, again, just look at everything you have to work with, everything that you can do within the situation, as opposed to what you cannot do or cannot control. So this means reach out, ask, get the information, do the research, write that email or letter, or make that call. Okay, because there is a sense of victory and there is a sense of success and abundance that's also coming up here. For some, this is coming up as sacrifice. So it can be a really big week at work, or a really big week in terms of study, exams, tests, assessments, that sort of thing. And you may have to pull back from your social activities. So you may have to cancel a gathering or a date for some of you, or something to that effect. Okay, it comes up as sacrificing something to achieve a goal, to achieve a different goal. Okay, so it's just about priorities for some of you, and just making the right choices for yourself and what you're trying to accomplish. For others, this is definitely a big win around money. Because the devil doesn't have to be all bad. It can just represent materialism. It represents focus on our money, our status, our reputation, our pride, whatever makes us feel proud to present to the world. That's the Six of Wands energy as well. But there is a victory around money, news of something you've asked for, applied for, with this energy, definitely. And further, this is coming out of the blue. You're not aware of this, so it can be a bonus type energy, a reward, a prize, something that you're not aware of, you're not waiting for it, but it could be coming in for you, okay? Because this is awards, rewards, and recognition as well. Let's have a look. For others of you, there's a bit of a dilemma, is how it comes up. With the devil, there's something that's very, very tempting to you, but you would need someone's blessing, and maybe they're not giving it to you. Or you can't reach them to ask for it, okay? Someone's blessings, that can be someone's approval, that could be someone saying, yes, go ahead. That could be someone saying, yes, I support you, something official or informal. It can be anything, really. But there's something tempting, and you're worried you might not get the blessing, because you know that it's not, it's something where you ditch something to pursue this that's very, very tempting. But it's just an impulse. It feels like an impulse thing from the outside looking in. So that's why you're worried. You might not be able to explain it to this person who needs to give you their yes, their approval, in such a way that they understand that it's not just an impulse, that it's not something you're going to change your mind over tomorrow or next week, okay? You do have the Six of Wands here, so that is definitely a victory card. The Three of Cups is also a very happy, celebratory type of energy. And the Eight of Swords is telling you, don't overthink it. Don't try to figure out what someone else is thinking, looking at what you're doing, okay? Just look at what you're doing, look at what you need, and ask for what you need. Make your case, make it rational, easy to follow, logical, show that you've done your research and you're not completely in the dark going by whim, okay? And you will have your victory, all right? There's also celebration in the family around marriage proposals, weddings, children, pregnancy announcements, someone getting hitched with this energy as well. And there's a revelation. I feel like there's a surprise. There's a revelation around pregnancy. Someone could have eloped, or a pregnancy. Okay, revelation, surprise. We're pregnant. People didn't even know you were together, or people didn't even know you were trying. That sort of energy. contracts also are coming up, signing contracts of any kind. And the message there is make sure you read it through, make sure you read the fine print, make sure you get it checked. If you have any questions about it, ask before you sign or get someone to look it over. Because there's something that comes to you, it does come with strings attached, so it's something we sign up to. So just make sure you understand what you're signing up for, but other than that, it looks really good, okay? Option number 2, the 10 of coins, the moon. I love the moon in this deck. Gorgeous cards. The Judgment card, the Page of Coins, and the 4 of Coins. So a lot of coins in option number 2. So of course that can be a focus on money, it can be a focus on education, it could be a focus on your health and well-being, or just your stability, whatever that means, wherever your feeling of stability comes from. It can be a romantic relationship, it can be your personal goals, it can be your job. But whatever you feel that your stability is coming from, like if that is set in my life, I'm good, a focus on that this week. There is a lot of, I feel that you've been doing a lot of reflection, research, meditation, praying on it, thinking about it. And again, the message of just get on with it, because you have the Judgment card, and the Judgment card is like wake up to it. See how the moon is kind of sleep well, she looks like she's sleeping because she's meditating, because the moon and it's our dreams and nighttime. And the Judgment card is like, oh, a moment. Okay, so it's just like wake up, get going. You know what to do. Okay, you know what to do. Start it with the Page. This is new energy, fresh energy. You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have studied it. You did good. Now it's time to apply it. Now it's time to go for it, okay? And for some, I feel like this, whatever it is that you've been hoping for and thinking of and planning in your head but not really doing anything about it, I feel like what's been holding you back is that you have to invest in it. And I feel like it can be money, it could be your love, it can be your time, it could be whatever, okay? And you have to invest in it. And so you would prefer if you had something more concrete, hence the coins energy, the more realistic, concrete, palpable, okay? Something more concrete to guarantee you that it's going to be a success, to guarantee you that you're not making a mistake, because right now it's just in your head. And I feel like that's what's been holding you back with the 4 of Coins. However, you have the 10 of Coins here telling you you have everything you need, you have more than enough, you're set. Make the investment, even if, touch wood, God forbid, doesn't work well, it's not going to blow the bank. It's not going to leave you broke, okay? And again, I'm speaking in terms of energy, but this can talk about your money, it can talk about your emotional stability, it can talk about your personal investments, your time, your hopes, your aspirations, okay? Whatever it is that you put a lot of energy into. So you have more than enough with the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is also a card that is telling us we've reached this pinnacle. We have a great accomplishment. The card is really pretty. I'm going to just keep holding it up for you. We have a lot of success here, accomplishment, a lot of hard work and time went into this, but we've got it, okay? We've got it. But that 10 energy is meant to be a transition energy. It's not meant to be something where you just settle in and you know, kind of rest on our laurels because that's it, we're done. It's meant to be a transition energy where, yes, you got here, yes, celebrate, yes, give yourself a pat on the back, yes, take some time to just relax and refill, recharge your batteries and that sort of thing, but also keep your mind on what's next. Okay, that is not the end of the line. There's still more to do, more to go forward towards what's next, and keep going. All right, so I feel like you might have gotten to a point where you're comfortable, but you're starting to feel and think about, okay, something's missing. And you're feeling like something's missing because you're supposed to keep pursuing, you're supposed to keep moving forward, you're supposed to now reach new heights. Okay, you're not supposed to settle where you are. And that's why you have these thoughts, and it's been coming to you in your dreams, it's been coming to you in signs. Okay, it's and this week you might have like that big wake-up call, like something that you can't deny, something that you can't say, well, what if I'm making it up in my head? It will be a clear sign, a message, a call, something in writing, a feeling of you just have to get up and go, like your body's moving without you telling it to. Okay, like, okay, I'm going, I have to get going. That sort of energy, okay, with the Judgment card. But yeah, whatever this is, you're set, you're good, you can do it. We also have the Moon with the Page of Coins, telling you, again, pregnancies are possible during this time, or giving birth and taking a child home. And then you have a new life purpose, you have a new reason to live, okay, for some. This is also about good news coming through about your financial situation stabilizing. So if it's been up and down, if it's been unpredictable, like you can't rely on what's going to happen next month and so on and so forth. You've been looking for a job, you found a job, but it's just been temporary work or just contract and you need that permanent situation. I feel like that is also coming through, because the Judgment card is coming through as news that just feels like a lifesaver, news that gives you that new beginning, that takes the pressure off your shoulders, that takes the burden off of your chest, and it gives you this new beginning. All right, that can actually lead you to your happily ever after, stable, long-term, a job that you can retire from, okay, or something that you can create a legacy with. Again, if it's something you've been thinking about starting your own business, yes, you have everything you need. You have everything you need, okay? If it's something that you've been thinking about going back to in terms of study, or starting to, like, changing the field of work, if that's what it's called, changing what you do for a living, changing your career altogether, okay? And going back to something that you studied, something that you took a class in and were really passionate about, something that you got your studies in, you got a degree in, but then you just didn't use it, that sort of thing, okay? It might be coming up for you to switch back to that, okay? Or there might be an opportunity if you're interested in doing that. Good news about money, good news about job. After a time of waiting and worrying, good news about money, job, children, property, assets, okay? And trust yourself, trust the wisdom you have, trust your intuition, your instincts, and trust that you have the knowledge, you've studied enough, you have the knowledge, you have the money, you know what to do. All right? Awesome. And option number 3, the Knight of Wands. He's going places, he's busy. The Sun card. 7 of Coins. 10 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands. And as I was shuffling, I saw the 3 of Wands and the Hierophant. They briefly popped up or flipped over is what I'm trying to say. So the 3 of Wands is in option number 3 and the Hierophant was in option number 1. So that may be of some significance to someone out there, okay? Just thought I'd mention it. All right, so with option number 3, what's going on here? Travel, success, promotion, new job, putting your business out there, not in the sense of, you know, telling people what you're up to and just telling everyone what you're doing. Not that kind of business putting out there, but your business or something you're creating. It's a creative endeavor for you, okay? Making it public, making it, putting it online, or taking it to the next level, making it international, something along those lines, okay? Because with the 3 of Wands here as well, this is travel, this is expansion, this is ships coming in that you've sent out, so excellent reviews, great results from assessments. With the 10 of Wands, this is also moving. With the Knight of Wands as well, so a lot of fire in this pile. So job change, a job change that you have to move for, a job that you have to travel for, a job doing something online or working online. For some it's like working from home, but you're reaching people internationally. Presentations, aspect is important, presentation is important, whether that is physical appearance or putting together presentations, PowerPoints, that sort of thing, okay? Or public speaking or seminars or webinars, okay? You might be taking part in those things, or you're holding them. What's the word? You're giving the seminar, okay? You're doing the speaking and the teaching. Definitely moving for some with the Seven of Pentacles as well, Seven of Coins, making, packing your bags, going through it, like, okay, this is what I'm going to take with me, this is what I'm going to give away, this is what, okay, so that kind of energy is also coming through here. For some, this is giving birth after a time that maybe it was a sensitive or a risky pregnancy. You were told to rest. It became a bit of a burden. So maybe your feet got really swollen, or this could be your partner. It could be fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That could be their sun, their moon, or their rising. But it was turned into a bit of a burden, okay, a burden to carry. This could also be a baby that didn't want to be born on time. So you ended up being 10 months pregnant, okay, when you gave birth. Something you were waiting for, okay, I'm ready. And that's what's happening during this time, okay, the giving birth and the taking the baby home. There's something that you're very, very happy about. There's something you're completely, I want to say, chuffed about. So if you're in the UK, you're going to know what that means, but that's what came up. So maybe for someone in the UK, completely happy with, like, yes, I did it, I knew I would do it, yes, okay, that sort of energy. And it can be to do with your financial situation, it can be to do with travel papers, visas, documentation, house situations, sale, purchase. For some, you're redecorating it in your own way, so you're getting your way with the redecoration, all the accessories you want, all the colors you want, all the whatever, okay, and it's just, okay, this is my home, it feels like my home, I did this, okay, that sort of energy. This is definitely telling you there's a spotlight on you this week with the Sun card, so use it well, use it to your advantage, okay? Strategize, plan. You see how there's sunflower there as well? So there's something about plant seeds during this time. People are paying very close attention to what you're doing, especially if it's to do with online stuff, social media, or presentations, seminars, webinars, something you write, something you teach, something you draw, paint, anything to do with the arts, okay? People are paying very, very close attention, and you could be making very important contacts during this time, receive very, very good feedback during this time. Have your, because I hear platform, have your, like, being propelled, okay? Have a new platform or a larger reach, okay, during this time. So put your best foot forward. That's where they were talking about appearance. How you present yourself is important. How you present what you're trying to do is important. Put your best foot forward, because there's success coming through. A few other different options, if that makes sense, a few other different options anyway, coming through, at least 3, to team up, to partner up, to be sponsored, to collaborate in some sort of a fashion. Job opportunities, promotion opportunities, places to live, places to travel to, okay, a lot of opportunities. And I feel that this is your expectations being met as well. I'm also getting like whirlwind romance, maybe with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's someone that completely whisks you off your feet. You may meet this person on a trip, or they're traveling, or they're from a different place, different culture. There's something foreign about them. This is also very, very impulsive energy, because there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of, this feels good, I'm doing it. And that could end up, you know, moving in with someone, starting a relationship with someone, leaving a relationship, because, like, that's it, I'm focusing on myself. I'm doing it. If that's what I feel I need to be doing, I'm doing it. Okay, so not second guessing yourself, not thinking about it, not taking too long to pros, cons, whatever. No, in my gut, this is what I need to do. That's what I feel. That's what I'm being told. I'm doing it. Okay, so a lot of it's faith in a way. and confidence in your own instincts, which is beautiful, okay? Because you are freeing yourself from a burden, and the burden is around waiting. So either you are waiting for someone to get their stuff together and see the treasure that you are and love you for it, and treat you the way you deserve, or you are waiting for the boss to treat you properly, or you are waiting for someone to keep their promises to you one way or another, and it was just a burden. And you come to the point where you're saying, you know what? I don't need someone else to see me for the treasure that I am. I know I'm this awesome person. I know I'm this awesome professional with a lot of things to bring to the table. I know I'm a wonderful, kind, beautiful, supportive individual, that I bring a lot of stuff to a relationship, good stuff, okay? I know I don't need to settle, and I know I don't need for someone to wait. I know I don't need for someone to see that in me, to confirm it for me. And it's one of them where I don't want to tell you how great I am. If you don't see it, you don't see it. You're not the one for me then. Okay, so for some, you're definitely breaking free from any sort of burdensome situation that you had to just be waiting around for forever. You're like, you know what? No, I don't want this anymore. It's not worth it to me. If this is what it takes, and I've been waiting forever and it's not even happening, no, I shouldn't have to wait for this. I shouldn't have to, you know, pray and pray and pray and pray. I shouldn't have to tell someone how to see me and how to treat me. Okay, and that's definitely coming up, and you're just breaking free from that. You're like, whatever this is, it's a burden and it's not worth it. If it were right, it wouldn't feel like this. It wouldn't feel like a burden. It wouldn't be an endless waiting game. Okay, so for some, that's what this is. And then you go into this feeling of freedom, of excitement, of joy, of I can do whatever I want. You might be looking into traveling, you might be looking into moving, you might be looking into new passions and hobbies, okay? So it's just like freedom, and you can do everything you want. So that's awesome. I love this energy for you. Okay, and we'll just leave it at that then. So that is your weekly. Let me know. Give me some feedback here, okay? Let me know how the messages apply to you, if they make sense, how they make sense, how your week is going. If nothing makes sense right now, maybe give it a couple of days and then come back and watch the video again. It'll make more sense as you start to see those energies. But I really hope the reading helps you. I'm looking forward to your feedback. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.